Page 5. 5. Listening. A. Talk about professional falcon hunters. Equipment. Hunting season. Popular areas. B. You are going to listen to an interview with a professional falcon hunter. Answer true or false.
We are here to speak with Mr. Ali, who took up falconry as a profession about 12 years ago. Good afternoon, Mr. Ali. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us about this exciting profession. How did you decide to become a falconer?
Well, having run my own business for a few years, I realized that I wasn't your ideal store owner material. I am not a particularly ambitious person, and being aware of my strengths and weaknesses, I knew that I would gradually become a somewhat unhappy, disgruntled store proprietor, and possibly regret not having tried something else in life. I have always been interested in falconry, and even had an early start through my father. He loved falcons, and used to take me hunting quite often. So I eventually sold my store, bought this powerful, fully equipped SUV, and teamed up with 2 of my friends who had already joined the profession.
Why did you need this type of car?
Because there's a lot of traveling involved. We set out in September, and we often need to travel for days in search of migratory falcons.
Do you catch other prey while you're hunting?
No, we're not interested in other prey. In fact, we are careful to only hunt in areas where falcon hunting is permitted, and avoid areas that might be marked as wildlife sanctuaries for different species.
Did you have to go through any training?
Absolutely. Falcon hunting is a demanding art. You need to learn and acquire the necessary skills before you become creative and develop your own style. I had a head start because of my father, who was a highly skilled falconer, but I accompanied one of the top hunters in the country as an apprentice for a couple of seasons. I will always be grateful to him and my father for all they taught me.
Where do you stay during a hunt?
In the desert, of course. We pitch our tents in the desert, bring out our supplies, and stay as long as we need at each spot.
Life in the desert must be very harsh, scorching heat by day and bitter cold by night. How do you manage?
The way Arabs have always managed in the desert. As for the cold, it is often welcome after a very hot day, at least for a while. At any rate, we always have a campfire to warm us as we exchange stories about falconry and falcon hunting. It's difficult to explain, but that is when I really feel alive. I often think that my father must have known I would follow in his footsteps someday. He didn't impose it on me, but he never thought I would carry on as a store owner for the rest of my life.
Falcon hunting must be very competitive. I mean, you mentioned sitting around the campfire, I presume with other hunters.
Yes, that's right. There is mutual respect. So we are careful not to cross lines or offend each other. You have to bear in mind, however, that catching a falcon is more often than not a team effort. So come to think of it, we do not compete against each other in an aggressive manner, and we enjoy spending time together during a hunt.
Are these hunting trips profitable enough to tide you over for the remainder of the year, till the next season?
If you're good at it, these trips can be quite lucrative. A falcon can fetch hundreds of thousands of reals, depending on its breed, size, and beauty. The rarer the falcon, the higher the price. But most of us also work as trainers, or do other work the rest of the time.
And do you also fly your own falcon?
Of course. I have a beautiful falcon that is also quite rare. He is my pride and joy.
Thank you very much for your time, and all the interesting information.
Thank you.